Hey everyone, super excited. Finally got some free tools in for running a YouTube channel, which is, the entire point of this is I was trying to get Harbor Freight to sponsor me. These tools aren't from Harbor Freight, so Harbor Freight, if you're listening, you got some competition. People see the value. I hope you do too. But yeah, so an Amazon seller sent me a couple things they needed reviews on, and so we're going to review them today. First thing it sent me was a pair of Bleds wire cutters. Cool thing about these is that these are like flat on the back right here, so you can get like right down on top of something and cut them. Now I don't know how well they work. I literally just opened the package, and so we are going to find out using the Harbor Freight wire spool thingy. This thing is Harbor Freight wire spool thingy. I don't know what it's called, but it's awesome. I love having this thing around the shop. And it's just a nice way to keep your small spools of wire organized. Side note, someone did ask me about this one time, about if these spools are replaceable, and they are. You can just pop these out right here and slide it out, pull them off and replace them. But anyways, so we're going to test it on Harbor Freight wire. So these things, I don't know what gauge they are supposed to be able to do, so we'll just start with a higher gauge and work our way down. Alright, let's pull out some 20 gauge here. Seems cut okay. Nothing too special. It seemed pretty sharp. And I do like that the handles have a wide grip on them. And the reason for that is getting into higher or lower gauge wire. You definitely need some more behind it. So they cut flat. They cut exactly how they described they're supposed to cut. So that's good. And I did check them out. I don't know what the price is going to be whenever you go look at it. When I looked at them, I think these things were like $6. So pretty inexpensive. And I'm not sure if Harbor Freight has a comparable small wire cutter. But let's move up. So that was 20 gauge. Cut it perfectly fine. Let's just go ahead and drop all the way to 20 gauge or 10 gauge. I don't really know that there's a reason to go through each one of the gauges unless this doesn't do well. No, cut right through that very easily. Yeah, these things aren't that bad. I was actually kind of skeptical at first because of how inexpensive they were, and also the packaging was literally just a plastic, cardboard piece of plasticing with a little "these are wire cutter" card in it. But the card does say that it will do 19 gauge sheet metal as well and steel wire. So it also does paper. So yeah, these things are pretty good. I like them. There's a dog coughing right now. Sorry. Dogs are part of our lives. You don't have to deal with this. If you don't like dogs, get off my channel. Don't get off my channel. Still subscribe. We love you. But we also love dogs. But anyways, so to wrap that up, yeah, I mean, they say exactly, they do exactly what they say they're supposed to do, and they seem pretty sharp. So I'd say it's a pretty good buy. I'll put a link in the description because that is what I agreed to do for the free tool. So, but I don't get any money off of it. It's not an affiliate link. It's just direct to them. But either way, these are Bleds, or yeah, Bleds. I think it's Bleds, B-L-E-D-S, the 8109. And yeah, so there you go. Hey guys, don't forget, giving away some icon tools, an extendo ratchet, added that to it, a couple of little things we haven't shared with you yet. But we're giving them away once we hit 1,000 subscribers, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and get yourself entered into the free drawing. Alright guys, now on something serious. That was the Bleds 8109 wire cutters fair in a zombie apocalypse. They're small, they're compact, they're pretty sharp, so there might be some utility there if you needed to cut some wires or anything like that. I don't think they would cut chain link fence. That's probably too thick for as small as these little guys are, but there might be some utility there. Other than that, not a very good weapon. It's way too small, way too close combat. Screwdriver would definitely be better. So, all in all, I give it about a 1 in the zombie apocalypse, just if you needed to cut some wires. you know, rewiring a radio or some sort of electronics or something like that. I think these do pretty good with. But other than that, I don't think there's much weapon value and really not much utilitarian value, except for they are small and compact. One thing I did forget to mention in the review of these is these things would be excellent for zip ties, for cutting zip ties. They're about the perfect width, and they are sharp, and they do cut flat, so you get right down to the clamp on the zip tie. This is one thing I hate about using my wire cutters. They have a rounded back, and every time I cut a zip tie, it always leaves just a little bit of a scrapey thing for you to get scraped on later when you're fishing into whatever you're cutting the zip tie on. But yeah, so either way, I don't think these would be really valuable in a zombie apocalypse, but it might be a good addition to your toolbox.
Hey everyone, just want to let you know I'm not affiliated with Harbor Freight and they're not sponsoring me yet. I'm just doing this because I love Harbor Freight and all their tools. I've had lots of great experiences with them, and they're always helpful. The staff is really knowledgeable, and it's really, for the most part, the best bang for your buck. So just want to make it clear, definitely not sponsored yet, Harbor Freight. Call me. And I hope y'all enjoy the videos.